Lights, camera, red carpet.
To your right, please.
This is the Oscar luncheon where the nominees have a chance to meet and mingle. And there, wedged between Denzel Washington and Emma Stone, is Montreal's Denis Villeneuve. But before he was whisked away to lunch, Villeneuve sat down to chat about how he got here and where he's going next. What brought Villeneuve to the Oscars is Arrival.
Dr. Banks? Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
A film about alien contact featuring a determined interpreter and strange new visitors.
You need to see me.
Dr. Banks, she's walking towards the screen.
Academy Award voters don't usually fall for sci-fi, but Villeneuve's film is about more than little green men. Arrival pulses with humanity, telling the tale of an interpreter exploring her own emotional boundaries.
Now that's a proper introduction.
Long before he was bringing this multi-million-dollar adventure to life,
Okay.
Denis Villeneuve was a young boy growing up in Gentilly, a small village on the St. Lawrence River. Fed on a diet of sci-fi comic books and graphic novels, and movies such as Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey, Villeneuve would escape into his imagination.
I always loved storytelling, and as a child, I was like, that was my favorite part of my existence, was that bubble of when I was reading and flying.
Bonjour, mon nom c'est Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
He considered a career in science, but the urge to tell stories was stronger. His first breakthrough was on a Radio-Canada reality show where filmmakers competed against each other.
Hey man, what's happening?
Do you feel panic? Je ne sais pas, je ne sais plus, je suis fatigué, j'ai plus rien à perdre. Interesting.
Villeneuve soon set himself apart as a director drawn to bold, emotional tales. With his 2009 film Polytechnique, he took on the horrific events of the Montreal massacre, capturing moments of beauty, courage, and fear.
Salut Simon, c'est moi. Je suis dans le village de maman, puis j'aimerais ça que tu sois là.
Next, Villeneuve shifted his focus to the Middle East for Incendie, a story set in a world of shifting borders and cycles of violence. Nominated in the Best Foreign Language category, Incendie brought Villeneuve to the 2011 Oscars for the first time, and Hollywood took notice. He knew he had bigger stories to tell. Now he had the chance.
Honestly, I knew that in order to evolve, I will need to go out of home.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean to leave. Doesn't mean that I will not go back make movies in Quebec, but just to experience things outside, I felt was very healthy for me.
Villeneuve applied his discerning eye to 2013's Prisoners, a kidnapping drama about a father pushed to extremes.
You want to be a part of this?
Do we get an opportunity of the men responsible for today?
The men who are really responsible for today.
The grisly thriller led to an offer to direct 2015's Sicario, a story set in the gray zone of the U.S.-Mexico drug war.
Who do you work for now?
Well, I go where I'm sent.
The film featured another Villeneuve signature, a strong female character, Emily Blunt as the determined FBI agent. Studio executives wanted to replace her with a man, but Villeneuve, who was raised by strong women, has always been drawn to their stories.
There's something about the position of women in society, how their access to power. It's something that deeply touched me since a long time, and so I am always moved and attracted by screenplay that portrait women evolving in our world today.
This is the day they arrived.
Women were central to the mother-daughter story of his next film. Arrival.
What's going to happen?
I don't know.
And audiences responded, making the cerebral slice of sci-fi the biggest film of Villeneuve's career. Juggling all the attention around Arrival's Oscar race would be enough for any director, but Villeneuve is already moving forward. Right now, he's putting the finishing touches on Blade Runner 2049.
I was good at it.
This isn't just any film. It's the sequel to one of the most influential science fiction films of our time.
Things were simpler then.
When Blade Runner premiered in 1982, it changed the way we envisioned the future. Blade Runner took us into a world where capitalism and cyborgs blurred our ideas around identity. The perfect subject for Villeneuve, but one with a wide margin for failure.
Blade Runner is a different kind of pressure. It's an artistic pressure. I'm not in the, but I'm just saying that I'm used to act and to create movies under pressure, and I love to take risks.
Part of what helped Villeneuve manage the pressure was an actor he calls his new muse, Canadian Ryan Gosling.
And Ryan was the best ally I could ever dream of. Someone that was like a strong spirit, very inspired. He's someone that is a brilliant human being. He's a brilliant actor, but he's also a very intelligent, very impressively clever guy, and that has strong ideas about storytelling. He's a very strong storyteller. And he deeply helped me to be able to go through that journey from a creative point of view.
He helped you?
And yeah, creatively a lot. And from a human point of view also.
Just an alternative to...
As Villeneuve rushes to prepare Blade Runner for an October opening, he's already announced his next film, a dream project remaking the 1984 dystopian epic Dune. It's the kind of opportunity that little boy from Gentilly could only have dreamt of. An amazing but exhausting run for this director and father.
And you have a life outside this, right? Three kids
yes,
and a wife.
Yes. The center of my life, my family. Yes.
Is there a price for this incredible success that you've had?
But listen, it's like the kids are older now. But yes, it's a price. It's that's the only thing I don't like about cinema. Is how it can drag me away from my family. That's the thing that, and I'm trying to find equilibrium.
What keeps Villeneuve pushing himself is his belief in the power of cinema. What's remarkable is after all that he's accomplished, he's still not satisfied.
I don't think I succeed yet, but I hope to make movies that will go through time, that will...
You don't think you've succeeded yet?
I don't know with that. I will know. You don't know that. You know, you will know in 20 years if what I've done was meaningful enough. I mean, it's like, and it's very pretentious and arrogant to think like that. But I think that at the end of the day, that's the wish of everyone who's doing artistic work, is to try to make something that will go through time, that will be meaningful in years to come.
There's something about Canadians in Los Angeles.
Here at an event for Canadian Oscar nominees, sharing the spotlight with legendary director Norman Jewison, Denis Villeneuve has arrived. But it seems this filmmaker is just getting started. Eli Glasner, CBC News, Los Angeles.